Going on, guys? So we have an event and a private dinner that is happening today with my mentors. So I came here earlier actually to do some work and meet some people, and I wanted today on this video to talk about the three things that I've went through when I started my journey, whether it's in trading, business, social media, all of these things, and maybe give you guys some clarity, maybe that you are actually going through the same things that I've went through when I started out my journey. So maybe this will help you. So number one, I will say thing that have been the most difficult for me was realizing how much work it actually takes to get to the elite level. If you look at the stats, about 1% of the population is really have a lot of wealth, a lot of money, and so wealth is not just measured by money, of course, right? Health, wealth, love, happiness, freedom, all of these things, they are also included in what I call wealth. But the point is, very few people in our society is actually wealthy, and I've realized when I started out how much work it will take for me to actually get to that level of real wealth, not just some money, some savings, some investment, but real wealth. So I will say number one is how much work it will take, guys. You will go through a lot when you will start this journey. It is not easy, but it is very worth it. So that is why I kept doing it, and that is what really helped me stay focused on what I'm doing. Just understand that it is so worth it in the end. Like, if you really give yourself, if you really do it the right way with the right people and for the right reason, then obviously it will pay off in the end, and the payoff is so much more worth it than the few years that you will go through of maybe a lot of work, long nights, early mornings, sacrifice, doubt, struggle, anxiety, and all of these things, right? They're all things that I've went through, and I'm still going through a lot. Like, I'm still in this journey. I'm still working towards what I want, and so I'm still inside that mentality, but what is keeping me going is, like I said, understanding that it's so much worth it, and the rewards at the end is so much greater than maybe the pain that you are feeling right now. Guys, keep in mind that pain is temporary, right? But giving up is forever, so don't give up. So that will be my first thing, to just understand that there are a lot of things that you will go through, a lot of shits, obstacles, but the key is just to keep going. Number two is that you will get hated on. A lot of people will hate on you, they will doubt you, they will say that you are stupid, they will say that you're crazy to do this, that, the other, whatever. But guys, understand that haters are just people who are mad about themselves, because you are a reflection of what they probably wish they could be, right? So haters don't really hate you, they more likely hate themselves, right? Because they will like to do the same things that you are doing, and that is why they cannot stress this enough. So the point is that haters will always be there, no matter what you do, no matter where you're going, no matter what is your vision, your goals, your dream. Haters will always be there, right? They will always follow you, they will criticize you. But guys, the thing is, you don't even have to worry about them, right? Hater stands for having anger towards everyone reaching success, right? So no matter what you do, and no matter, it's the same thing for all, not even just the rich people, but all the successful people in sport, music, any industry, they all have a lot of haters. And the reason is, like I said, is because they are not mad at you, they're mad at themselves, right? Because you are a reflection of what they want to be. So just don't focus on them. Like, if somebody is trying to pull you down, it means that they are already below you, right? So it doesn't, you just don't have to focus on them. Just stay focused on yourself, work on yourself. And what is funny, and what I found in my journey, is that when you put out so much good energy, and when you actually start to quote unquote make it, right, haters will most likely even try to turn to allies, because they see that you're making it. So now they're like, oh, maybe he will make it in the end, so they want to start to be your friends. But guys, don't confuse loyalty and lust, right? A lot of people just want what you have instead of who you are as a person. So be very careful with haters, and realize that they're just there because they're mad at themselves, like they're not where they want to be, so they try to pull you down to actually not chase your dreams. So that will be the second thing. And the third thing I will say is you're gonna fail. Even if I'm a big believer in going for the mentality of, you only learn from mistakes, but they don't have to be yours, right? So that is true, but at the same time you will fail. Like it's the same for everybody. Even me, even if I try to not fail and go and cut my learning curve and go as fast as I can to do the best that I can, I failed, right? I failed many times. Like I started trading, and when I started trading, basically a few months after that I was into the game, I realized that I wasn't learning nothing because I was learning from the wrong people, right? So you're gonna fail, you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna go through so many obstacles and all of these things. But it comes back to a little bit what I was talking about before, which is even if you keep failing, right? In the end, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. It just matters where you are going. Like Thomas Edison said, right? It was like in an interview or something like that, and he failed over thousands and thousands of times to create the light bulb, right? But eventually he succeeded. And when when someone asked to him why he doesn't stop, because he already failed so many times, he said, "Fail? No. I successfully found thousands of ways to not create the light bulb," right? So it's the same thing, but it's a change of paradigm. He changed his mindset. He did not see his losses as losses. He saw his losses as learning lessons. So that is the same thing for you. If you are going to fail, and you probably are, right? And it's not because you're bad, it's not because you suck or whatever. It's simply that, everybody go through that. Well, when you fail, the only thing you need to remember is that it's not a loss if you actually learn something from that. So that would be my 3 tips. And yeah,